Hi everyone, welcome back. So guys, as part of this session, we are gonna see how exactly we are gonna handle these dialogues. So if you look at this particular example, so this are the different types of a dialogues basically. This is a simple alert which it does has an OK button. This is a confirmation alert which does has a OK and a cancel button. This is a prompt alert which is asking some prompt and based on that particular prompt, so the result is being printed here. That's it. So these are the three different types of alerts or dialog boxes that we have. So how exactly we are gonna handle them? So Playwright can have alert, a confirm prompt as well. This particular these are the various methods here, but one thing that you need to consider here is by default dialogues are auto dismissed by Playwright, so you no need to handle them. However, if you want to handle them, you want to register a dialog handler before the action that triggers the dialog. See, consider that. So I just want to click on this link on this button so that the dialog will be populated. So before this particular one, I need to write down a dialog handler. This is a simple example of this dialog handler. So we are enabling the dialog handler using the page dot on, and here dialog is the default keyword, and this is the dialog name that I was just giving here, and dialog dot accept is the method which is accepting it. So what I'm gonna do right now is whatever the source demo program is there, I'm copying my source demo program. Okay, and I'm naming it as my source demo program, and I'm naming it as example alert. Okay, example alert one dot spec dot ts. Perfectly all right. I just created it, and I deleted these unnecessary lines of a code, and I just added await page dot close. That's it. I just added this particular chunk. Now we need to open this particular application, copy it and update that URL. And here, in order to get that, the first one basically the JS alerts, right? So we need to perform a click operation on it. So this is a text. So right click, I can write down a simple text on this one. So here slash slash button open braces text is equal to my desired text. This is the object. So here await page dot locator. Okay, await page dot locator, and I'm gonna use a click operation, and here this should be changed. Okay, this should be changed. I just changed it. And right now the point here, if you look at this particular documentation, what they are saying is before the action that triggers, you need to handle a dialog handler, and that dialog handler should be from a page dot on, and it should be from a dialog. So here I'm writing down the dialog handler. Okay, I'm just writing down the dialog handler. As and when I type it as a dialog handler, my copilot is prompting that. So I'm just pressing a tab. So page dot on dialog, async of this particular dialog, and it's having some method. So I just accepted it and I just deleted this chunk now. Okay, so I just have only one piece of logic in it, which is dialog dot accept. So dialog dot accept is the only one which does has a logic for me as part of a dialog handler. So this dialog handler should be placed before this particular action that it is performing the click operation. Now let me try to run this particular program. So here the program is example alert one. Let me try to run this particular program and check it out whether it is handling this alert or not. Okay, so here step over. So it's identifying that, and whenever you perform a play button, right, so the action got a performed and it got a terminated. So this is the way how exactly we can handle it. So in order to handle this particular alerts, right, the dialog boxes, you just need to use this dialog handler. As of now we have only a logic that it is accepting it, right, that it is accepting it. There are couple more methods that you can play around on this particular one. So the various methods that we have here are, so I'm I'm using a console.log dialog.message, it's gonna get what type of a message that you have on it. And here console.log what type of a alert it is, even that will be prompted out. Okay, the confirmation message that it is showing up on that particular alert. So here this is the one, I'm a JS alert, this message should be printed as part of this particular message, and this is a type whether it is an alert or not, it will be prompting down here. Okay, let me try to execute my program. Okay, let me try to execute my program and just resume the execution. And if you go back here, I'm a JS alert and just the alert is populated. Now I can add an assertions here. I can add an assertions here, except so what I'm gonna do right now, I just wanna, okay, so expect. So here whatever the dialog dot a message, it should be a I'm a JS alert, and expect a dialog dot a type, it should be of this particular alert type. So here I'm doing an import of this particular expect basically. Okay, perfectly all right. So perfectly all right. So good. So let me try to run this particular one with the various assertions and see whether it is working properly or not. Okay, the script is being executed. It should launch the browser and see this is the browser, it got launched, and this is the chunk. And now let me continue my execution. The execution got a completed, and even the assertions got a executed successfully. So this is the way how exactly we can handle a simple alert. In the next session we will be looking at how exactly we are gonna handle the confirmation alerts. Okay, perfectly all right. See you again in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.